All right, everybody, how's it going? We have some pretty big news, I would say, from the NFL. We kind of might know why Calvin Ridley stepped away from the NFL. Well, the NFL is suspending Falcons wide receiver Calvin Ridley indefinitely for at least the 2022 season for gambling on NFL games after he left the team last season. So it sounds like he stepped away and made bets during a 5-day period Let's read the statement. Falcons Calvin Ridley suspended through at least the 2022 season for betting on NFL games in the 2021 season. So it sounds like this happened when he was away from the team, but you're not allowed to do this. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell today suspended Calvin Ridley of the Atlanta Falcons indefinitely through at least the conclusion of the 2022 season for betting on NFL games in the 2021 season. The activity took place during a 5-day period in late November 2021, while Ridley was not with the team and was away from the club's facilities on the non-football illness list. I kind of think he might have betted on his team to lose some games and might have made some money doing that. Kind of, hey, I'm not there. We're not as good now. So that's probably something interesting to that. A league investigation uncovered no evidence indicating any inside information was used. Oh, okay, that kind of goes against what I just said, or that any game was compromised in any way, nor was there evidence suggesting any awareness by coaches, staff, teammates, or other players of part of his activity. So it sounds like they're either covering up the fact that he could have prevented something or what he betted on, but it kind of sounds like he just got caught betting on some games during a 5-day period. In a letter to Ridley notifying him of his suspension, Goodell wrote, "There is nothing more fundamental to the NFL's success and to the reputation of everyone associated with our league than upholding the integrity of the game. This is the responsibility of every player, coach, owner, game official, and anyone else employed in the league. Your actions put the integrity of the game at risk, threaten to damage public confidence in professional football, and potentially undermine the reputations of your fellow players throughout the NFL. For decades, gambling on NFL games has been considered among the most significant violations of league policy, warranting the most substantial action. In your case, I acknowledge and commend you for your promptly reporting for an interview and for your admitting your actions." So it sounds like he kind of told on himself. He let the league know what he did, and he stepped up to the plate. But now he's in a bit of trouble. Ridley may petition for reinstatement on or after February 15th, 2023, pursuant to the NFL-NFLPA collective bargaining agreement. He may not appeal his suspension by Oh wow, he may appeal his suspension. So it sounds like he has a chance of appealing. But yeah, this isn't good. Players aren't supposed to be able to gamble. Let's see. Team statement. Let's see. Oops. Where'd this go? Yeah, this is kind of just a breaking situation. You can see like 43 seconds on some of these. So let's see. We were made aware. The Falcons have released this statement. We were first made aware of the league's investigation on February 9th. We have cooperated fully with the investigation since receiving notice and support the league's findings and actions. We are moving forward in the 2022 season and with the decision that was made. So it sounds like they kind of are just accepting that he fucked up. So he placed some. Ooh, that's not good. Let's see. Anything else going on? Sounds like his contract is coming off the books as well. February 15th, he can appeal the suspension if he feels that he can. Massive news on the suspension of Calvin Ridley, whose contract will toll during his 1-year suspension from the NFL for betting on games. He'll now be under contract through the 2023 season, and his $11 million contract will come off Atlanta's books this season. So it doesn't sound like they have to pay for his contract this year, but So yeah, that's pretty crazy news. I'm sure a lot of fan bases were like, "Hey, we're about to acquire Calvin Ridley. Like he's a real trade chip." The Patriots fans, the Browns fans, the Eagles probably were among the teams that were like, "Hey, maybe we should see what's going on with." Oh, never mind. Looks like Calvin Ridley's a no-go for at least this season. So now we have to wonder who the new top guys are. Is it guys like Robbie Anderson or Amari Cooper? What's the move now for these teams? So that's pretty crazy. Calvin Ridley is suspended through the 2022 NFL season for betting on games. What a plot twist. I really am kind of, it's kind of a crazy thing to happen. Yeah. So yeah, then that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. This is kind of just a short video to let you know that Ridley was suspended for the season for betting on games when he stepped away from the NFL. It doesn't sound like he's going to appeal it. It sounds like he's just going to be suspended for next season and come back in 2023 if the league allows him to come back, which I'm sure they will. It sounds like he was being rather forthcoming with admitting everything. Sounds like he was very cooperative and understood what he did wrong. So, you know, as long as he doesn't make a stink about the suspension, I'm sure it's just going to be a year ding. And he wasn't actually actively playing, so I'm sure they're going to take that into consideration. Like, he was away from it, so he probably maybe even misunderstood the rules of what he was allowed to and what he wasn't allowed to bet on. It's kind of one of those things where you're sitting there thinking, like, well, I'm not actively playing. I'm on the NFI list, so am I allowed to gamble on the football now? And then he probably was like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm still in the, I think it might be one of those situations where he just, since he was stepped away, he thought he could gamble. But that's probably what happened. And I'm assuming if that's all it is, then I'm sure he'll be let back into the league at some point. It's probably when he applies in 2023. So that's my thoughts. Probably not the biggest deal. Probably not anything nefarious. It kind of just sounds like, based on this release from the NFL, that he made a dumb mistake when he was stepped away from the game for a minute. So. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, all that YouTube stuff. And, thank you so much for listening. Have a good rest of your day, night, morning. Subscribe for more NFL news and all that, YouTube crap. That's about it. All right. Well, thanks so much for listening. Have a good one. We're a week away or so from free agency. Things are going to get crazy. Legal tampering period's about a week away. I'm excited. Are you? I am. All right. We'll probably have a video of everyone who got franchise tagged later tonight as well. So, all right. Peace out.